we started. We must find her. There's no time to lose.
Is my brand new garden. Meow! Iori? Did she say the whole town is her garden? This new kid sure is full of herself, isn't she? So, you want to have some fun with her?
Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, we're here. Are you gonna be late tonight? Iori? Well, you know, he's the same as he always is. Iori! I've got Mom on the phone. Want to talk to her?
Well, I'm rather in the middle of something at the moment. Would you mind just telling my sister I said hello, please?
He says hello.
Iori! Listen. There's a really scary-looking house over there, and it's big and it's
Taruto,
scary.
look at this. It's a German-made potato masher. Aren't German things just wonderful?
No, not that, Meow.
German-made.
Iori! What are you doing? Could you help me straighten up in here?
Oh, Kinako, shall we go get some yams?
Huh?
We'll grow them here in the garden. Yes, that's it. Let's go get some yams. You'll like yams, Taruto. You can make all sorts of tasty desserts out of them.
Desserts?
Now look, I really don't care if we have yams or potatoes.
Potatoes. You'd rather have potatoes?
Ugh.
There's nothing wrong with potatoes, but I would recommend yams. Basically, the climate here in Japan is much better suited for growing them. You see, the reason potatoes are primarily grown in Europe is because they tend to thrive in the cooler climate you find there. Actually, the thing that caused the yam to spread to the Orient was... Oh, yes! Did you know this? It just so happens that both...
Iori, bring these bags up to the second floor!
And were brought back to Europe at the same time. Queen Isabel
Jeez,
I.
at this point I wouldn't mind getting a hand from the
took a liking
cat.
to them. By the way, the sweet potato is from the Morning Glory family, and the potato from the aubergine family.
Iori,
They
just leave
both
it to
produce
me.
starchy
I
noodles
can give
and
her a
bananas.
hand.
The
Meow!
potato's called a Jaka potato in Japan because it was originally imported by way of Jakarta, which is now the capital.
Taruto, what are you doing? Oh, for goodness sake, you're still all over the place.
Let me go, Meow! Iori, save me, Meow!
Go ahead, Iori, take in this stupid cat. Iori's eccentricities can be a real pain sometimes.
Find about 100 grams of starch in a potato.
Iori, how long are you gonna keep that cat?
No, I was just trying to use my magic to help, Meow. I wasn't being naughty, Meow. Magic? Huh?
There. I understand. So that's what it was.
I guess I'll try to get some shopping done before it gets dark.
Iori is the only one who understands my feelings. Meow.
You just wanted to play, right, Taruto? But you mustn't be naughty, okay? There you go.
No, I was just using my magic to help Meow.
Is it that much fun? Here you go. That's it.
Look, her tail. Look at her tail. Don't trip out. Iori!
Huh? That's strange. Suddenly I feel so sleepy. Taruto.
This feels so familiar.
I'm off, my dear.
I'll see you later, my darling. Yuri. What's that? Who's there, Meow? Maybe I'm imagining things. Now then, shall we start the welcome party? Her tail, her tail. Her tail, her tail. Oh, have you got anything to eat around here? There probably isn't much since you've only just moved in, but... Bingo! Stop that, you thief! What do you mean, thief? Those are the cakes that Yuri made special. Calling me a thief? What a terrible thing to say! As we have lived here in this city a long time, we only came to give the newcomers some much-needed guidance. Oh, lovely tail. Excuse me. What was that sound just now? There must be something in here. But I don't smell any mice. Are you the owners of any unusual pets? No, we're not. Then it must be burglars. Maybe they're looking for food. That would be you two, Meow. Or maybe it's a monster coming to eat you. Yes, yes. After all, her tail looks delicious. Run for it! Now, we can use her as a distraction. It's with the utmost reluctance that I take my leave. Have a lovely evening. Wait! I want to run away too, Meow! I don't want to get eaten, Meow! How did you untie that knot? You really don't give up easily, do you? Yuri! Yuri, wake up! There's a monster coming, Meow!
How long will you stand there shaking in fear?
But, Ultramask, I can't.
You're the only one of us who can fight them now. If you don't protect your loved ones, who will?
My loved ones.
You have great powers hidden inside you. Now, take courage and fight.
That's right. I have great powers inside me. Transform Matrix the Brave! Perfect, Meow! Prepare yourself! You won't escape, Meow!
Ha ha! Do you think you can keep up with me? Ha ha ha! You're nothing!
You fiend! Only cowards attack from behind. Now take this! This is a tough opponent.
Farewell!
Come back here. Wait, you! You must pull yourself together. You have to remember what it is you've been fighting for all this time, Meow. That's right. I'm fighting to save Iori. Exactly. So take heart. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything. Please don't eat me. Huh? Who are you? My name's Kakiyamon, but most folks call me Kakibi, and I taste terrible.
So it was just a mirage.
Perhaps an illusion is all we've been chasing as well.
Or maybe it's only a rumor, completely without foundation. We can't be certain of that. Until we are, there's only one path we can follow.
I see. You got trapped in there while you were hibernating for the winter. Kakibi, you have to come back and visit again sometime. What's wrong, Meow?
I can't fly. You see, I've hardly had anything to eat or drink for weeks. I'm so hungry I can't fly.
I know. Magic is my specialty. I'll use it to make all sorts of delicious foods to eat.
Magic? That's crazy.
Meow. What in the world do you think she's doing? Meow! Here! Yummy, 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 yummy food! Oh. I'll try again, Meow. Meow! Meow!
Don't worry about it. It's not like you're that legendary magical princess or anything.
I can do it! Yummy food! Yummy food! Yummy food! She does seem to be about the right age. Coincidence!
And she can use magic, too!
Oh, so that means that I'm really a princess? I've always felt somehow different from others, but it just makes so much sense. It's scary!
Princess, at last I've found you. All of your subjects, no, all of Ganache awaits your return. Give me your hand.
Taruto! Why, Taruto? All that talk of our futures being on one canvas, on one ship, are you saying it was all a lie? Wasn't it our destiny to become the twinkling of a single star that would shine for countless billions of years?
Prince Iori.
Princess!
Taruto!
Prince Iori, my love. Wherefore art thou, Iori? How it saddens me. Our vows shine with an unclouded pure light, and yet, if the decision was my own, my heart would belong to you alone. But I it isn't only about me.
I'll admit she does seem to be living in a world of her own. You see? You see?
Yuri, could you live if I went away? Would you die of loneliness if I did? This may come as a surprise to you, but I'm actually a princess. Are you surprised?
I'll give you some as soon as it's cooked, Taruto.
Are you listening, Yuri? Come on, I'm telling you something very, very, very important. Yuri, listen! Yuri, 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 Yuri! This is something really, really important to me. Why are you listening to me? Meow!
Doesn't it smell good? You can't wait, can you?
Yeah, it's so sudden that you can't believe it. Well, I don't blame you. I can hardly believe it myself. Meow.
We're just going to go for a walk around the neighborhood. Don't wander off too far, okay?
Oh, she's exactly my type. Those beautiful markings, and above all, the line of her tail. I want her. I must have her as part of my collection by any means possible. She's gone! My little darling!
Beautiful.
Excuse me. We've never met, but my name is Anzuko Domyoji. I usually only let my very close friends call me this, but my nickname is Uncle. You can use it too if you'd like.
Miss Unko?
Tell me, is this your house? Does the little one that I saw before belong to you? I simply must have her.
I've never met anyone quite like you before.
Of course not. You only just moved in. May I please have her?
Huh? Of course. My heart has already been stolen away by you. When? As soon as I go back to college and graduate. It can be any time after that.
Like I can wait that long! I can't wait! Oh, what should I do? Well then, I'll just have to steal her. That's it! With my own two hands!
Choco?
Huh?
No, of course not. You don't have to be afraid. Come over here, little one. Come here. Look, this tastes good. Come on, try one. Come on.
Well, it's not that I really want a cookie, but since he's offering, and my name isn't Little One, but...
I just got them a little while ago. It's been ages since anyone's visited me. Go ahead, have some.
Meow! It's delicious. It's just like Yori's cookies. That means this man, is a friend, Meow.
I know, you need milk. Does it taste good, This reminds me of when Choco first came to our house. Choco gave birth to her kittens in that dresser over there. She gave birth 3 times. She never quite recovered from the third one. She just went away one day and never came back. One of Choco's kittens, Gum, also gave birth in that dresser, but only one of them grew up.
Meow?
There are a lot of them buried in this very garden. But maybe sometime next spring,
The spring?
I wonder if they'll blossom. That would liven things up.
Blossom? They'll blossom?
You still haven't found them?
Well, you see, we're deeply ashamed. I'm positive we'll find them very soon.
That would be an excellent idea, for your own sakes. Do you really think it's wise for you to just keep sitting there?
What are we gonna do about our other jobs, boss?
They'll have to wait.
Confusing the people who enter the Forest of the Lost, making the lives of the townspeople miserable.
It'll have to wait.
It's not like we were slacking off.
Let's get out there and find that stupid magic user!
Make it Meow! Come on, Spring Meow! Oh, Spring's not coming. Spring! You call that magic?
Princess, this is so frustrating. Shorties do a really flashy magic spell.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't make my magic work like I want it to. Excuse me, Miss Taruto. I know someone who is incredibly knowledgeable. Oh, would you like to go see them? They won't blossom?
No, I'm afraid not. To blossom is the action of a seed-based plant. In cases where a non-plant is said to blossom, it does not describe a physical action, but rather is a literary expression. Now, as to your other question, how can we prove if this person is the Kinka princess or not? And in addition, how can she learn to control her magic powers at will? Well, you see...
So they won't blossom? I feel sorry for that man.
That man?
Well, anyway, if she can just use her magic with no problem, then we can prove that she's the real thing.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
The problem is the nature of the magic. There is creating life artificially, instantaneously transporting a living thing from one location to another, transforming a plant into an animal form, or causing an animal to take on a plant-like shape, or making a plant truly give birth to a mammal. Additionally, making someone hallucinate and think they've seen an event, or showing them an illusion of the event, etc., etc. The nature of the power utilized varies based on the method.
So, in other words...
Using methods other than hallucinations or illusions, or without something akin to psychic powers, and utilizing instead some kind of spell to make something blossom, would provide an important precedent of the existence of magic.
The existence of?
Yes, the existence of magic. In other words, it would only prove that someone exists who can use magic. I'm afraid it is not enough to prove that this person is the Kinka princess. Even supposing that Ganache exists, and the various episodes related to it are indeed true, in addition, this person...
Taruto Meow!
In addition, Miss Taruto Meow must possess the physical characteristics, etc. of the Kinka princess. That is to say, establish that she is biologically identical.
Ah.
I've been listening to you for a while now, going on and on with your tedious explanation. You never change, do you, Miss Shifo?
My name is Chiffon.
Young lady, if you're really interested in learning magic, you're completely wasting your time coming to this impotent woman. From what I can see, you have quite a lot to promise. It's settled. The great Rakugan will honor you by accepting you as his student.
Mr. Rakugan, have you ever really used magic? If anything, I would say that your specialty is the art of the ninja.
Of all the impertinence!
A kind of deception that has more in common with the trickery of the Byo than the magic of the Kinka.
Young lady, you saw it, didn't you? The spectacular entrance I just made. Don't you want to try magic like that?
You could also call it sleight of hand.
Well, if you agree now, you'll skip over new apprentice, and I'll give you the title of favorite apprentice. Shifo? Shifo?
Huh?
I'm going to tell you about quantum mechanics today. Shifo?
All right, my master's calling me, so that's all for today. Disperse, disperse.
Young lady, you can always find me under the porch of the shrine. I'll be waiting for you. Oh, Shifo, there you are.
And one over here.
Huh? Never seen that rat before. Come on, Nachos, let's go.
Huh? She is so cute. So cute.
Oh, I've been waiting for you, young lady. Your enthusiasm at becoming my favorite apprentice is all too painfully clear.
I can see it's painful to be a favorite apprentice, but first I want you to hurry and teach me blossom magic.
Blossom?
Hurry, teach me! I want to make the kittens blossom!
Huh? Oh, hold it. You can't just rush into this. The basics of these things are essential. We'll start with sit-ups and body hops. Huh?
You're not gonna teach me? But you said you would.
Maybe we can leave out the sit-ups.
You lied to me! Wow!
A spell. That's it. To do magic, you have to start with a spell.
Great Tiger Meow Meow! Meow Chakaboola! Meowdy Mewity Boo! Meowly Bubba! Meow Loha Meowra! Presto Meowto! Meow Kazam! Meow Preta Meowra!
Doesn't it bring tears to your eyes working so hard at training? You can do it! Show them all what you're made of!
You think she could be the one that Dippy Duo is searching for? There's just no way. But her tail isn't bad at all. This isn't working, even though I want to see it. And the man wants to see it. I can't make anything happen. As a royal princess, I'm ashamed, Meow. Well, that's all for today. I'll try again tomorrow. Huh? She's not discouraged easily.
She's a real princess, extraordinary.
Mom! Something's majorly wrong with Iori. Maybe he's short-circuited or something. Huh?
Ah.
Taruto! From now on, this is my place. No admittance without my permission.
That's not fair. I was here first. This is my special place. Meow!
Maybe I can build a base up there.
Not so fast with those plans of yours. I've never seen you around here before. Listen, this place belongs to me. No admittance without my permission.
And what gives you the right to hog this place to yourself?
Because I made this place my hideout first.
Oh, and I suppose if someone claims to have been here before you, you'd hand it over? Or maybe you own this land.
Why do you... You little... Okay, I'll let you off easy today. But you better not come back here.
Huh? You can at least tell me your name.
The name's Geppe Okaki.
You can at least tell me your name.
Galette. Your master is quite charming, isn't she?
Hinako isn't my master!
Just the right amount of sweetness. The salty sweet red bean sauce, and the taste of the vivid emerald soy flour and the green rice cakes. And finally, the high-quality bean paste. The three flavors playing together in harmony. I just don't know. Would Miss Anzuko like it? Maybe she prefers Western confections.
I wonder how I can protect my special place from Hinako and Geppu. Maybe I should just block the way in. But then you couldn't get in either. That's true, Meow. I know! I'll get a really, really scary monster! Then you'd be too scared to come. Yeah, that would be scary, Meow!
This is quite good. What's this fresh flavor I detect? Apple? Melon? Mango? No, it may very well be pickled plum. Or perhaps strawberry? It's a complex flavor. I wonder, would Miss Atsuko like it?
Come back here, my little collector's item! Oh, not again!
You're not too bad. But you won't get away with it this time! I don't think the Master's one-track mind is his strong point.
No fighting in my special place! What's the matter? Finished already?
What did you say?
Giant broom appear! A broom! A vacuum cleaner! Appear! Oh. A vacuum? Oh, it's just Cocky Pee.
That's a heck of a greeting. What's wrong, Princess? You look upset.
Dang it!
Huh?
Remember this! Next time I won't go so easy on you!
Boy, this looks really complicated. Do you want to try asking the Master at the temple what to do?
Master Rakugan?
Yeah, he might make things more complicated.
The first thing you want to try is Great Tiger Meow Meow. After you chant the spell, you should close off all the entrances. Of course, you could also try getting a really ferocious monster.
So that's the old guy they say can use mysterious spells.
Maybe if we capture him, he'll introduce us to that girl.
But if he's the real thing, it would be dangerous to take him on from the front. There's gotta be some sneaky way we can do this.
Princess, that was mean, going off on your own like that. Listen, he worked me really hard after that. He was calling me his new pupil and stuff.
So, that little shrimp's his pupil.
Wow, he's lucky. He's friends with that girl.
So does that mean you can use magic now?
I don't really think my race actually can do magic. At least I don't think so.
We can kidnap that shrimp pupil of his and use him as bait.
Huh? That's mean. Way too mean.
I was just using it as an example. Why, Miss Taruto, what's the matter? You look so tired. Your tail will turn to skin and bone. Chito-say, tell me, how can I protect my special place, Meow? Your special place? You mean this vacant lot? Yeah. Well, I suppose it can't be helped that you don't know. No what? What do you mean? When I was just a little kitten, there was a very wonderful lady cat. Her name was Miss Tort. She was gentle, strong, and always composed. She was like the queen of the whole neighborhood.
The queen? You said was. Does that mean...
Yes, she passed away. I admired her more than anyone in the world. But she was all alone on this lot. But why? She was a queen, wasn't she? Why was she all alone? That's just so sad, Meow. One day, a terrible and frightening stranger appeared in the town. Word of this stranger soon spread. The stranger came here to this place as well and tried to attack a small kitten. Miss Tort rushed out, fought off the stranger, who was twice her size, and saved the kitten. But the stranger was carrying a virulent disease, and it was passed on to Miss Tort. When she realized what had happened, Miss Tort laid herself down here and wouldn't allow anyone else in. For 1 whole week on this vacant lot.
She kept the disease from spreading.
So you see, this vacant lot is... This is the Queen's special place! And that's why, once a month we hold a special memorial service in honor of Miss Tort here. But it's perfectly all right if you want to take afternoon naps here, or use it as a playground. I just wanted you to know about it, that's all. I didn't know this was such an important place that belonged to the Queen!
Princess, don't cry. Your nose is running.
In that case, I really can't let Kinako or Gabu have this place!
Just as I thought. This girl's in excellent shape.
How many times do I have to tell you this is the Queen's special place?
I don't
care how much of a tomboy you are. You'll never be master of this lot.
What do you mean?
You don't know about the legendary candy shop.
You're a weird sore loser.
It's a tradition from my dad's generation and his dad's before him. The true master of this lot has to climb to the top of that tree and drink liquid cinnamon from the golden shop. And you don't even know where the golden shop is. And I'm not telling.
What an idiot.
What's the golden shop?
The Golden Shop is a fantastic candy shop where you can buy any cheap sweets you want, but it's very difficult to get to. If you're lucky, you might be able to go there once a year. However, even if you know the way, somehow you still end up getting lost. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery.
Something is not quite right. It seems to lack impact. Oh. That's a possibility. Young man! Where did you buy that?
Boss, look. Did you see that? Did you see what that kid was eating just now?
Oh, great. While we were busy doing our sorcerer hunt, we forgot all about the golden shop.
If this keeps up, the kids in this town are going to become happy.
Let's go. Candy? What's the little baby talking about now? But isn't it some kind of wonderful place? How do I get there, Meow? Only little kids care about candy. A young lady my age couldn't care less. But Iori told me once that according to the magazine he was reading, candy is the hottest, trendiest thing among the now young people in the city, Meow. In the city? No way, they're popular?
You're sure, right? You bought that at the golden shop? I can do it. Today I'll get to the golden shop. Come on, Galette.
I saw her around here somewhere. That girl that's fixated on you is a major pain. She's an ultra-fanatic collector. Charlotte, you know you don't have to come with me. What are you talking about? I can't just let you go all alone with that crazy woman running around. Charlotte, you're so nice, Meow. Well, it's my duty.
Back where I started.
It looks like the master is a bit lost.
But that kid I saw was able to reach it. Just wait, golden shop. I'll get to you, no matter what.
He's gone.
What are you doing here?
Weren't you just here?
I get it. You're looking for the golden shop. I won't let you get there.
It's not like it's your private shop. Charlotte, what are those two doing, Meow? There's something strange about this, huh? Meow, meow, haramita, meow tea, para meow tea, para meow tea, bora meow. Aha! Those two are up to their old tricks. Well then, what shall we do about this?
Well, my favorite apprentice, Taruto. What are you doing here?
I'm sure you were listening.
Well, I sense something, of course. The great Rakugan can dispatch their life without any problem. Ha!
Boss, enemy attack.
Run!
Boss.
Why, you come back here!
This is the golden shop?
It sure has been a while.
Welcome.
Iori? Why are you here?
Oh, hi, Kinako. This place really is a golden candy shop, just as the name suggests. It's already a favorite of mine. You came too, Taruto?
Oh, what brings you here, Charlotte? You don't come to visit my home very often. Well, I come once in a while. This place is Chito-sei's home? Wow!
This bottle. Could it be?
It's liquid cinnamon.
So this is...
Now I'm master of the vacant lot.
Come back here! The vacant lot! Hey, wait up!
Here we go again.
I'll have them off! Huh? It's her! Oh, come on! No! This place belongs to the queen! Great Tiger Meow Meow!
Isn't it just a little inconsiderate to shoo someone away like that?
I'm very busy right now, Meow. I don't have the time to hang out with you, Cocky Pete.
Well, it's just that twosome from before is hanging around town again. Hopefully they're not planning any mischief or anything.
That twosome? Oh, those two. What about them, Meow?
Well, you know, I was just thinking that they might be up to something again. You should use your special magic to discipline them.
No.
No? Did you say no?
Iori?
Oh, Miss Ansuko.
This is shameful. At a time like this when the livelihood of the people is being threatened, by all rights, the individual who just happens to be the Kinka Princess should do something.
The Kinka Princess? That's right. I'm the heir of King Mata of the Kinka. This isn't the time to be sitting around doing nothing. How can I call myself a princess if I turn my back on evil? Cocky Pete, let's go, Meow!
Miss Ansuko is a very active girl. I wonder if she'd enjoy something like this.
This isn't like you. Weren't you going out to buy a new measuring cup?
Not like me? This isn't like me?
No, it's not like you at all, Iori.
Not like me. A gift that says me. Something only I can give. Of course, that's it.
There she is! My adorable little collector's item! Come back here!
What a great plan! By washing away the smell like this, that little doggy won't remember where its territory is anymore. Just what I'd expect from you, a fiendishly clever idea.
Yeah, I sure feel good after doing something bad.
Hey! You villains who bring unhappiness to the people of the city! What are you up to this time, you?
Hi, my name's Nachos. It's a pleasure to meet you.
How polite of you!
You idiot! Who the heck fouls our enemy?
Our enemy? Don't say that.
We can't work with her bugging us. Let's get out of here.
You're not going anywhere!
Annoying little runt, aren't you?
Who are you calling a rat? My name is Taruto! Taruto Meow!
So your name's Taruto. Oh, what a sweet and adorable name you have.
We don't have time to hang out with little brats.
You're not getting away! How much longer? I wonder if it will open soon, Meow.
Princess? Hey, what are you doing?
Can't you tell? It's a railroad crossing, Meow. The train's coming.
Huh? A railroad crossing?
That railroad crossing will never open.
Huh?
You can wait for that train for the rest of your life. So long.
Oh, Miss
Nachos,
Taruto.
what are you doing? Let's get out of here.
Right.
What the heck are you two doing?
The princess seems to be kind of broken.
Look! There's a monkey choo-choo train going by!
I'm sure she'll like this. No, it doesn't matter if she likes it or not. It has to say me. A gift no one but I can give. Something that could only come from me, Miss Ansuko.
Huh? Miss Anzuko? Is it possible that Iori... Huh?
Yo, so we meet again.
I'm so ashamed. I'm a failure as the princess of the Ginka.
Come on now. Don't be so depressed.
Princess, huh? If you were really the princess, you wouldn't have been tricked by those two, would you?
Isn't that a rather mean thing to say?
Chitose, how can you be so calm about this? It's your home that's hurt the most by the trouble those two caused.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Just so long as Miss Taruto's graceful tail remains unharmed.
I'm so humiliated, Meow, being defeated by magic like that.
Those two don't use magic.
Master Rakugan, what do you mean it isn't magic, Meow?
The craft that villainous pair uses isn't magic at all. I would say it's more like trickery than anything else.
Trickery?
Exactly. Deception by trickery.
What do you mean, trickery? How's that different from magic, Meow? I want you to teach me.
Well, trickery is... Now, if I were to break it down into the simplest of terms, basically...
It's just phony magic, isn't it?
In that case, I think it would be best to ask Miss Chiffon about it. Come, shall we go?
Wait!
A witch? There's a witch in this town?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. Do you actually believe a rumor like that?
Well, it is just a rumor, but still. Look, over there.
As opposed to that which we refer to as so-called magic, which involves making a physical object appear out of thin air, or being able to make some kind of supernatural phenomenon occur, trickery is the art of utilizing optical illusions and confusion to mislead an opponent, making it appear as though some kind of supernatural powers are being used. To put it more simply, magic is a psychic ability, and trickery is nothing more than deceptive sleight of hand.
I see. So that's what it is.
According to the legend, among the two races on the other world of Ganache, the Kinka used magic and the Byo used trickery. The revolt that occurred in Ganache long ago can be thought of as a coup d'etat that was devised by the Byo to eradicate the bloodline of the Kinka using armed force, because the Byo were jealous of the magic powers possessed by the Kinka. Of course, this is all supposing that Ganache actually exists.
Oh, I see.
Those Byo are really rotten, aren't they?
So then that would mean, if those two are really using trickery, is it possible they're Byo? And if that's the case, why are they in this world?
It's obvious. Don't you all get it? They've come here to assassinate the surviving princess of the Kinka.
That's ridiculous. For one thing, those two were in this town before Taruto ever came here.
And I don't think they have that kind of resolve.
Popular opinion suggests that there are many points in this world that are connected to Ganache by dimensional warps. And it's said that secret travel between the worlds has been going on since time immemorial. If you consider that their race and our race have most likely commingled over the years, it would not be surprising to find there are those among us with the potential to use the abilities of the Kinka or the Byo.
You're saying that the blood of the Kinka and the Byo is in our blood too?
Yes.
Which means that just because someone can do something that seems like magic, it doesn't mean they're the Kinka princess.
You could say that, yes. However, in this case, because every so often there appear among us those who possess strange powers, I think it's more accurate to think of myths, like the legend of Ganache, as stories that were created in order to retroactively explain the existence of those powers.
Did you say myths?
Yes, though I'm terribly sorry to crush the dreams of those who believe that Ganache actually exists.
But you know, I'm the Kinka princess.
Uh-huh.
I'm a princess. I can do magic. Tell me, Master, which is stronger, magic or trickery?
Well, magic, of course. When you can truly command the craft as I can without any gimmicks or gadgets, then trickery is no problem at all.
No gimmicks or gadgets, huh?
Mr. Rakugan, do you really know how to use magic?
What are you implying? I am...
Master, I want you to teach me how to beat those bad guys with magic. The way I am now, I'll be embarrassed when someone comes from the castle to get me.
You see, magical knowledge is not something you can obtain in a day. You have to be ready for early nights and early mornings. It requires a strict diet and dedication.
Princess, you have to make the first move. Get them before they get you, before they can use their phony magic.
Hey, let's go find those two, Meow.
That's the spirit, Princess.
The witch's mansion. It's called Castella Hall.
I can see it from our veranda. I was thinking that it looked kind of creepy.
Yeah, I've been thinking of going exploring there sometime.
Exploring?
Yep.
Boss, why is it that we're always doing things that cause trouble for people?
Well, you know, we do it for Madame Willow, because she raised us when we were abandoned in the Garden of Costello Hall. We just have to.
Well, that's true, but don't you think that people also need to love each other a little bit?
Huh?
Though as a small-time crook, I guess it's wrong to think that way.
What the heck's wrong with you? Is the heat melting your brain or something?
I found you!
Huh?
Miss Taruto!
Shoot! That brat just doesn't learn.
How dare you trick me like that, Meow! That's right, you creeps! We won't let you get away with trying to assassinate the princess!
What the heck do they mean? Assassinate the princess?
What in the world are they talking about?
Who knows?
I'll show you what kind of magic I can do when I'm serious, Meow! You're gonna find out the difference between magic and your phony trickery!
Huh?
That's serious magic?
Miss Taruto, are you okay? Do you want to use my handkerchief?
Don't! What are you being so polite for? Listen, we're busy here. We don't have the time to play with little runts like you.
Boss, wait for me!
You're not getting away! Hey, no graffiti! Princess, you gotta erase it! Gray tiger, disappear graffiti! Hey, no digging hole, Meow! Gray tiger, fill up the hole, Meow!
Princess, is it possible that you're helping them?
Miss Taruto, you look cute in anything.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, Meow!
Huh? Are you okay?
That idiot.
Thank you so much, Meow.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Princess, go after them.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Meow!
Man, they're still coming after us.
I wonder if she likes me.
Oh, please, don't talk stupid.
Boss, are you going to use that one again?
You can just wait at that train crossing for the rest of your life.
Look out! There's a train!
Nachos, check out that stupid look on her face.
The train is coming!
Boss, look over there!
Run for it, you two!
Huh?
Boss, look out! Boss!
My foot.
Boss!
Princess, you have to transport them someplace else! Right! Gray tiger, Meow Meow! It's not working!
Are you okay? Hey, don't think that's gonna happen again. I guess it's time to call it a day.
Yeah. Bye, Miss Taruto. See you later.
Done. It's finally done.
Hey! Come back here! Stay where you are! Will you stop? I said stop!
Excuse me, Miss Anzuko.
Iori!
I can't do anything with him around. I'll have to stop for today.
Iori!
Miss Anzuko, I made these cakes. I'd like you to try them. You see, well, please, would you have some? Here.
I try not to eat fattening foods, but...
Please, go ahead. I'd like you to try one.
Charlotte?
a bit old, but a very nice house, and the rent's reasonable. You've got yourself quite a find here. Goodness.
Huh?
It smells nice.
It's flavored coffee, Mom. Vanilla flavor.
How fancy. Well, it looks like you've gotten all settled in. I guess I have nothing to worry about.
I'm going out.
Kinako, but your grandmother is visiting.
That's all right, Yuri.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking about making some madeleines this afternoon. Stay and have some.
See? Isn't it strange?
Well, I think it's kind of annoying, really. I wonder if maybe there's something he wants to say.
Charlotte! Just hang on. I'll set you free.
What are you doing, you stupid cat? Try that again and you'll be sorry. I always feel so uncomfortable around my grandmother.
That's how family stuff is. It's just a pain, you know?
That's not what I mean.
Hmm?
She broke a promise to me when I was little, and I lost something really important.
What'd you lose? What was it?
I don't remember. All that's left is this resentful feeling. It just bugs me.
Like I said, it's a pain.
At any rate, she absolutely hates kennels and cages. And if this continues, I'm afraid that Charlotte will be the one put in a cage.
Most likely, she's been somehow traumatized.
Traumatized?
It can be thought of as a kind of scar on her psyche, the result of some kind of painful experience in her past, which causes her to act out this way.
Oh, dear.
Regardless, it would be in her own best interest to face these torments all on her own. We can support her, but we cannot do it for her.
Well, and the problem isn't really magic glass or anything, is it? But no matter how many times I try to talk to him, he won't answer. That's why the problem isn't with the glass. It has something to do with him. Maybe there's some kind of reason he can't talk. Oh, I see. A reason. I get it. So that's it. There's a reason. Of course, after all, glass is just glass. Problem solved, Meow. But what is his reason? Oh, yeah. Look at it.
Princess, new info! New info!
So that cat's name is Moose Kabikawa.
That's right.
There was one time when he got out of the house somehow and ended up getting lost.
Precisely.
And since then, they keep a close eye on him so he can't get out. Maybe that's why he's like that. All shy and stuff.
Well, it seems to me like he has something he wants to say, and he isn't sure how to say
He
it.
wants to get out of there. Charlotte! All he wants is his freedom, and he's just praying for another chance to escape. I know it.
Really?
What a shame. I don't see why you don't stay until Sis gets home.
That's all right. I just came by to see your new home. Say hello to her for me.
Look at him, with that trapped and hopeless look on his face. The poor thing, Meow.
I think you might be jumping to conclusions.
He can't even talk. He's obviously being terribly abused. Let's set him free quick, Meow. That window's really tough.
Well, it looks like it's locked to me.
In that case,
Huh?
window open, Meow. House is in here, Meow. Let that cat pass through the glass, Meow. Break my room, Meow.
What is all that noise? For goodness sake.
There's no point in making this complicated.
Uh-oh.
Princess, hurry, stop her! Out of my way! Let this go! Meow, hold me up! Stop it, please! What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? What are you doing, Charlotte? I'm trying to rescue someone, of course! But if you do this, you'll be captured before you can rescue anyone! Hey, Tiger Meow!
certainly is noisy today, isn't it?
You can't do this by force.
I agree.
Then what are you saying I should do?
We are going to be able to get him out just by smiling at him. I'll get him out with my magic, Meow.
I think we're going to have to use our brains to figure this one out.
I agree. I can use magic on the glass. A headbutt. We'll smash the glass to pieces with a headbutt.
I said use our brains, not our skulls.
We'll take our brains out and shatter the glass. Charlotte? Yeah, I know. Now then, let's concentrate on working this out. Hey, what about magic? What about my magic? Come on, what about magic?
Well, of course. We'll definitely need your magic at some point in the plan, Princess. Right, Chitose?
Huh? Well, yes, that's right. Of course, everyone is depending on you, Miss Taruto. Oh, right.
Okay, let's try working this out again.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, everyone.
What do you want?
Well, I was just eavesdropping, and, I didn't mean any harm by it. You see, it's a habit of bad guys.
Eavesdropping?
Yeah, well, I understand that you have no reason to trust me, but maybe if you could just listen to my idea for a minute?
Idea?
Okay, well, that should do it for today's work. Nachos. It's time to head back to... Nachos? That idiot! After all the times I told him to always stay behind me!
Amazing!
That's a great idea. You're a remarkable bad guy.
Your thinking is completely devious.
Please, you're embarrassing me.
We carry out the plan tomorrow. Go for it!
Go for it! Go for it!
Listen, I'll keep you up.
Oh, I better be getting home.
Hey, listen!
Please excuse me.
Where do we use my magic?
Okay, first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm so psyched. Listen to me.
I know it's not that you hate your grandmother, right, Kinako? Is what happened when you were in nursery school bothering you? You were so close to your grandmother. It was during the summer, wasn't it?
I don't know. Run. Hurry and run away. You don't belong in a place like this. You're still so young. Don't worry about us. Run. Go on, hurry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Coming.
Now. It won't open. I think it must be locked. We failed. I got you.
What's going on? What are you doing? Stop it.
Perfect. Mister, let's go. Isn't it great, mister? Now you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere at all, Meow. He sure doesn't seem too happy about it. Well, perhaps there's something he left behind. Look, mister, you're free now, okay? Maybe he doesn't get it.
I got it. I'll bet he's hungry.
Is
it's not about the mountains or the ocean. I wasn't thinking of someplace I particularly wanted to go. It's just, I'm not a very good talker, and it appears as though there's been some kind of misunderstanding. I'm terribly sorry about that and whatnot. And you know, my relationship with Mama is really quite exceedingly good and whatnot. That would be my owner, by the way, and whatnot. I'm sure this is all the fault of my rather introverted personality and whatnot. I really do sincerely apologize for my deficiency. Please forgive me and whatnot. Now, that's not to say that someone who's lived as long as I have doesn't wonder about a thing or two and whatnot. Well, for instance, and this is going back quite a few years, once I happened to go out back and whatnot, and besides not being much of a talker, I have a terrible sense of direction and whatnot, and so I ended up getting completely lost. Truly, it was shameful and whatnot. Really. And then I was picked up and taken in by an older lady who lived by herself. In addition to being extremely kind to me, she returned me to my home. Thanks to her, I've been happily spending my days with Mama ever since and whatnot. If there's one thing I still wonder about, it's how that lady is doing and whatnot. She seemed a bit lonely somehow. If I just had the chance to, well, if not to thank her and whatnot, to even just find out whether or not she's in good health. Yes, certainly. Or just to see her face and whatnot. I really only want to know how she's doing and whatnot.
Where are we going?
You promised that you'd come without asking any questions, right?
You sure this is the house?
Shh.
Huh?
Go on, go inside.
Kinako. Oh, yes, he's very cute, though he seems to be lost. And he's a bit of a shy one.
That's neat! That's neat! I love kittens! Can I have him? I'll take good care of him! Please, Grandma!
Well, you can have him if we don't find his owner.
Yay! Thank you, Grandma! Yay! I see! This is something very special to Iori!
Taruto?
Huh?
How many times do I have to tell you? I told you not to bother Iori when he's making desserts, didn't I? For crying out loud.
Taruto was just trying to help me a bit.
She was helping you? Hey, do you want me to help you?
Well, this is unusual. All right, then. Maybe you could preheat the oven for me.
Okay.
Let me in, Iori! Come on! Let me in, you! No fun, Meow. I wanted to stay with Iori. Hey! Chito-say! Charlotte! Yeah! Iori and Kanako are so busy making cakes, they're not paying any attention to me, Meow! Oh, your poor, poor, delicate tail. There's nothing you can do about it, is there? Why is that? Well, you know, because it's Iori's hobby. It's kind of like what he lives for, right? So, when he's concentrating on that, you just have to quietly encourage him. But you do love Iori, don't you? Yeah. Then all the more reason. I suppose you do have a point there. Pull yourself together. You're the legendary king of princess, aren't you, Taruto? So, eventually someone from the castle will come for you, and you'll have to leave him anyway. Really, this is nothing. I don't want to leave him, Meow. Then what are you going to do about being princess? I'll become a princess and stay with Iori forever. My goodness. You might not get to do either. Charlotte, you really shouldn't tease her like that. Yeah, but the Kinka are just a legend, and she's got herself convinced she's the princess. And as for staying with Iori, please. After all, their people and our people can't... That's enough, Charlotte. Okay.
time to melt the chocolate? What's the matter, Iori?
Somehow the layout of the fruit isn't quite right.
Hey, what's the matter? Where are you going?
I'm going to get a protractor. I need to make sure the layout of the fruit is evenly spaced.
Oh. Huh? Who could that be? Coming!
Thief!
Huh?
It's gone. My good luck charm is gone. It's no use. Without it, I can't make anything without it. I can't make anything.
Calm down, Iori. You can cook even without your good luck charm.
But I've always had it with me.
Iori. Iori, please cheer up, Meow.
Taruto. And after you kept my good luck charm from being broken, it ends up stolen. I guess I was just careless.
It's not your fault, Meow. Iori, I'll get your good luck charm back. Gray Tiger Meow Meow! Yeah, but you can find a bottle like that lying around anywhere. Well, yeah, I suppose that is true. We have a bottle like that at my home. Shall I give it to you? But it wouldn't be Iori's bottle, Meow. He'd never be able to tell. A white lie can be the best thing. It's just, it wouldn't be Iori's bottle. All bottles are the same, aren't they? To me and everyone else, it's just an ordinary empty bottle. But to Iori, it's something very, very special, Meow. That's why it has to be that bottle, Meow.
Princess! That wasn't very nice of you. I saw your posters. Let me help out, too. I, Cocky Pete, will do my best to help you in any way I can.
Oh, thank you!
How about we try splitting up and asking around? I can check things out from there to over there, and you can go in that direction, Princess.
Hey, do you believe in fortune telling?
Huh?
Remember the witch's mansion we were talking about before? I'd heard that someone who used to work in the mansion a long time ago, as a maid or something, is now a fortune teller in town. She has a reputation for being really accurate.
What about her?
I was thinking we should get her to search for us. See if maybe she can find your uncle's little bottle.
There's something about the confections you make that brings joy to other people. It's a talent that you alone possess. I want you to always treasure that talent and work very hard at making confections.
So you think it was that twosome?
Well, not both of them, just Chips. think shiny objects like empty bottles. I'll bet you anything she's got it.
Come on, boss, let's give it back. You've already collected so many. What's one more or less?
No way, not a chance. I've worked way too hard putting this collection together. I don't want to hand over even one to someone else.
But that girl, Taruto, I feel sorry for her. Besides, doesn't it go against the rules of collecting to steal things from someone else?
Idiot. Look, we're the bad guys, so it's perfectly fine.
Is that how it works?
Ah!
Boss?
Nachos!
I'm sorry!
Return, restore. So, what was lost will be found once more. But, what is this? A being that is not human? A most strange occurrence. The forest of the lost. And there is something not human running about there. This is... There is some kind of confusion that I can't make out, but... The lost item will be found. However, and here it becomes complicated. The item will be intact and also broken.
So what does all that mean? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Sounds like it'll be found, so who cares?
But how will it be found and what's going to happen to it? I still have nothing I can tell Iori.
The forest like is still a hole?
Yeah, I heard that's where their hideout is.
Stay right where you are, my little sweetheart! Got you! What was that little thing?
That was close, Meow. Thank you, Cocky P.
Ah, it was my pleasure.
Huh? It's gone! Nachos! That idiot!
Miss Taruto?
Huh? It's you!
Hello. What a coincidence meeting you here.
We found you, Meow!
The thing is,
Do you recognize this?
yeah, right, about that.
Don't tell us you don't have it!
Well, you see,
This is Iori's special good luck charm. He can't make any sweets without it, Meow. Seeing Iori so sad makes me sad too, Meow.
Miss Taruto, I'm sorry.
Wait, Meow!
I'm sorry, Taruto, but I can't do it. I just can't betray the boss. Boss!
Hey, just where do you think you're going with that thing you're holding on to for dear life?
Well, this is,
Hey, you two! I knew you guys were behind all this! Just give it up!
Huh?
Give it back,
Miss Taruto, are you okay?
Taruto, my favorite pupil! I saw your poster. The great Rakugan humbly offers you his assistance. Is this, by any chance, what you were looking for?
What a fool. We're going home.
Just what you'd expect from Master Rakugan.
Oh,
Iori's good luck charm.
Princess?
The good luck charm is the good luck charm.
oh. Oh.
Master, Why don't you use your special magic to put it back together?
Well, you see, it broke because it was meant to be broken. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. That is, there's no use crying over spilt milk, so even if you want me to use magic...
Magic? That's it! It's at times like this when I should use my powers as a kingdom princess, Meow! Great Tiger Meow Oh no, it didn't work. Is it possible? These are really diamonds, aren't they?
Miss Taruto, that's amazing.
These are no good, Meow. They're worthless. Huh? They disappeared. They completely disappeared. What are we gonna do?
I don't know what to tell you.
Princess! Don't just stand there. Why don't you come in already?
Well, the thing is, I'm sorry about before. Huh? Is that...
The one you took was the wrong one. Geez, you can be so careless sometimes. Just go return it.
The matter, Rary?
Yeah, I'm going with Yori. I want to go too. You have to take care of the master Kokipi. Watch over him and make sure he doesn't die.
Oh, that place is strange. When I was young, I was attacked by wolves there.
That's strange. But there are no wolves left there.
It's strange because there are things there that shouldn't be. And that's not all. That mountain has long been famous for mysterious disappearances. It's scary.
What an ingenuous young lady. Huh? I wonder what's the matter with her.
Yori, where did you go, Meow?
Well, it's not like he's a child. You don't have to worry about him so much.
Yori!
Why did I leave my master to follow after this girl? Is it because I have a feeling something's going to happen? At any rate, this is a very troublesome young lady. At that time, I had no idea there could be anything more to it. This is definitely not normal.
It's so pretty, Meow.
This is strange. I get the feeling the smell of the air is different. This is not Okashina City. I'd say it's probably the howling of wolves. Anyway, I think it would be best if we move on quickly.
Huh? How cute, Meow. What is it?
Huh?
Look! I've never seen a bird like that. What kind is it?
Well now, if my memory serves me correctly, it's a bird that should be extinct. It's not just the bird. The wolves and the otters, they shouldn't be in Okashina City either. So then, where are we? I dismissed the answer that suddenly came to mind. Hmm?
What business have you here?
Huh?
Greetings, visitors. So you're from another world? For what reason have you come to this world?
Well, I'm afraid there's no rhyme or reason, madam. We simply got lost. Huh?
Quickly, return to the world you came from.
Wait a minute, the world we came from. Are you saying that this is a different world? Like the alternate world of Ganache from the fairy tale?
You call the very ground you now stand upon a fairy tale? How amusing.
Huh?
Open the door! We want to check inside!
Shh! Surround it! Yes, sir!
If there's no answer, we'll assume there's no one inside and break down the door. Do you understand?
Well, what do we have here? Who should I find but Sabure, priestess of the king of sorcerers? What are you doing in a place like this?
A hidden Hika stronghold.
You said Chinka. So does that mean those other guys are...
They are cold-blooded Byo. Those were Byo mercenaries.
What a mess. This is worse than a nightmare.
Ganache? The Kinga? The Meow? They're really Meow after all!
They'll soon find the hidden passage from my hut to the stronghold. Be quick.
Split up and search for them!
Right. We'll take care of this level. This level's clear.
Check the next one up!
Come with me. Caster, Doc, Rin. Caster, can I entrust you with a message? To those sent to the other world, tell them that the stronghold has fallen. And also, directly. I'm depending on you. Doc, Lin, lead our guests from another world out of the stronghold. You'll fulfill your duty, won't you?
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't understand! Why are they coming after us?
We'll have time to worry about that after we've gotten away from those guys, young lady.
Listen to me carefully. You will exit here and follow this path. Eventually, you will see a triangular rock. When you move the small shrine at the base of the stone, a secret tunnel will appear. It's a passage connected to your world. Make haste!
Thank you for all your help. I wish you the very best of luck, madam. Now that was rude of me. I never asked you your name. My name is Galette.
My name is Sabure.
I'm Taruto, Meow.
Taruto, is it? Take care of her, honored guest.
Of course. You stay well too, Miss Sabure.
Goodbye, Granny Sabure.
It's not Sabure. It's Sabure.
I made it to the top of Mount Arare!
Ah!
What's the matter?
They're gone.
What do you mean? Who's gone? Ah! Now we have to go find them. Some chaperones.
Granny Sabure. Great Tiger Meow!
Huh? Blast it! It's just a diversion! After them!
Great Tiger Galette, you look tired, Meow.
Do I really? You're very perceptive, aren't you?
Well, I guess so.
Now, for this thing. This cursed. Good. So the passage is under here.
Really?
This isn't good.
Is that girl the one who used magic back there? Then she's Kinka. Kinka? Impossible. It can't be. But it's the only way to explain her powers.
Then we do as the Yo Emperor told us. Anyone suspicious must be eliminated.
Young lady.
The priestess Sabure! I cannot hold this for long. Go quickly.
Priestess Sabure, there is nothing more we can do.
Granny Sabure is fine. Master Sergeant Doc, the ritual.
Pull back!
Where is Granny Sabure?
She just closed off the hole, that's all. Let's go.
The priestess Sabure sacrificed her life so that little girl could escape?
It appears so.
What is she to the Kinka?
Whoa! Don't push, young lady!
Galette, are you okay?
Oh. Taruto! Well, Taruto, what are you doing in a place like that?
What's wrong, Meow?
Princess, this guy's in really bad shape.
Really?
It is said that the members of the Iriomote family are found only in specific regions of the subtropical jungles. Okashina City does not have a subtropical climate, and the Golden Shop is a candy store, not a jungle. Consequently, it is only natural to consider a sighting of an Iriomote wildcat at a candy store in Okashina City as ecologically impossible.
But I'm positive I saw it. And if that's the case, then what's going on?
A very good question. A possible answer would be that it was forced to migrate as a result of some kind of external factors. Or perhaps it was brought here by someone. Then again, it may have come here of its own free will.
Of its own free will?
There is a theory that birds evolved into birds because they wanted to fly. At certain times, willpower alone can bring about dramatic changes.
So, the Idiomote Wildcat really wanted a candy apple from the golden shop?
I cannot deny that is a possibility.
Trouble! There's big trouble! I've never seen him around here before. Could it be that this is actually... There's no doubt about it. This is definitely Mr. Idiomote. What?
Where am I?
This is an empty lot in Okashina City.
Oh, I see. Okashina City.
You look extremely tired, sir. Please take your time and rest a while. We can bring you something to eat right away.
No, I can't do that. I have to keep heading east.
You shouldn't push yourself. Stay still.
No. I have to get to the city where the apple reigns supreme. The big candy apple.
Apple? It rains apple? Where are you, Idiomote dear? Don't be shy. Come on out. Idiomote dear.
My name is Nougat. I originally lived on a small island that lies far to the west. From a very young age, I would spend every day in the wild searching for food.
Huh? Who's there?
What about you? Who are you?
Nougat. And I'm a really tough Idiomote Wildcat.
Wow, cool. So that's why you've got such a great tail.
You think so?
My name is Candy. It's nice to meet you.
Candy. That's such a beautiful name.
It sounds like you're hungry. I know. Why don't you come over to my house to eat?
Huh?
It's this way.
Huh?
Come on in. It must be strange to see a fireplace this far south. But my master wanted it because we have one in our house back home.
Back home?
Yeah, look.
Huh?
The one on the upper left.
Oh. That's your home?
Yeah, the big candy apple in Amaringo.
Big Candy Apple?
Well, hello there. Are you Candy's boyfriend?
This is Mr. Jellybeans. He's my master.
Welcome. Go ahead and make yourself at home.
He's a scientist. He's come here to study this island's natural environment.
And that's how I came to live with Mr. Beans and Candy. Mr. Beans became a wonderful master for me. Mr. Beans often told me stories about the big candy apple in Amaringo. However, my happiness didn't last for very long. The day came when Mr. Beans finished his research and had to return home.
Unfortunately, I can't take you with us. The jungle is your own. It's time to go back to your woods.
Goodbye, Nougat. Take care of yourself.
I returned to the woods, but there was no longer any place for me to live. All I could think about were the happy days I spent with Mr. Beans and Candy. Oh, how I want to go there, to that great city on the other side of the Eastern Ocean, the big candy apple. And so I have continued on a long, long journey.
It must have been hard. But the big candy apple is still really far. It won't be easy to get there.
That's right. That's why I must go quickly.
Oh, don't strain yourself. Leave this to me, Meow. I'll just make the big candy apple come to us. Rain, fire, Meow! Big candy apple comes quick! I'm not feeling well today, Meow.
I'll bet he's in the mountains.
You know, he might be around here somewhere.
It's gotta be the mountains.
I don't know.
People in town are really worked up about this.
At this rate, the day that Idiomote Wildcat is caught, the whole town will have a huge celebration.
Well, we're just gonna have to mess things up.
Mr. Nougat, would you like to have something to eat? Why is Mr. Nougat always sleeping? He's not sick, Meow. That's true. Well, he is very tired, and he's also an older gentleman. Older? You can't move when you get older? Well, it's not certain just because you get older you'll have difficulty moving. Now that you mention it, the master does a lot.
You called? Aha! Is this the Idiomote Wildcat everyone's been talking about? What? The big candy apple? Well, I could fly him there with my magic, but unfortunately I have some urgent business and have to get back right away. Dear me, it really is a terrible shame. Anyway, I'm very sorry about that.
As usual.
Why does the master have so much energy and Mr. Nougat can't move, Meow?
I believe he is most likely suffering from exhaustion resulting from his advanced age and the intense heat.
Then we just have to make the trip cooler and make him feel young again, right? Rain, fire, Meow Meow! Make it cooler! Make Mr. Nougat's trip easier! Make Mr. Nougat feel young again! Come on, Snow! Come on, Hail! Make Mr. Nougat feel young again! Listen, Taruto, we don't know if this guy's ever gonna get to the big candy apple. Why's that? Even if he does get moving again, the big candy apple is in Amaringo far in the east. It's a really far away place, way farther than the distance he's traveled so far. Oh, really? So then there isn't anything we can do for him, Meow? In the real world, there are some things you just can't do anything about. Okay. Mr. Nougat, the big candy apple is nice, but it's so far away. Why don't you live in this town with us?
Yeah, you should.
Yes, and there are lots of candy apples.
Thank you. This is a very nice place with kind people. But this isn't where I belong. I just know I belong.
Stop this nonsense and come out! Well, I've come this far and can't find it. That means it's a town!
That Idiomote is nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Nachos, is it boring not being able to find that Idiomote?
Well, yeah. It may be our job, but after searching so long...
Aha! I just thought of a great plan.
Boss, you're getting that sneaky look.
Okay, Nachos, let's find that Idiomote fast.
Huh? Right.
Is there any way to get Mr. Nougat to the place he belongs? I want to help him.
Miss Taruto, Meow, even if he crosses the Eastern Ocean, it doesn't necessarily mean that's where the gentleman belongs.
What do you mean, Meow?
The place an individual belongs is not only found in a house or on a continent. The real big candy apple may be nothing like the big candy apple Mr. Nougat imagines it to be. I believe the place Mr. Nougat belongs may very well be this journey itself.
But he can't travel, Meow. So then, what happens to the place he belongs?
Every journey must eventually come to an end.
An end? This is... Amarillo!
big candy apple.
Mr. Nougat! The big candy apple! Look at this!
You want to show it to him, right? The big candy apple?
But I'm not very good at using my magic.
It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at it. It's how much you believe.
How much I believe?
Believe in yourself.
You're...
Let's go.
Okay. Great Tiger Meow Meow!
I won't be able to come again for a while, Meow.
Huh?
It's rather hectic right now. With luck, I'll see you again, Meow.
Look.
Princess! Look
Where is she?
I knew she was frail, but I never thought. I just can't believe it. I never even thought about it. That a day like this would come. That I'd have to say goodbye to her.
Why? Tell me why. Why do I have a mother?
You have your father and grandmother, don't you?
But why is father never home?
You know your father works very hard for your sake, Anzuko. Here you go, Anzuko, dear. A doll. Isn't she cute? Isn't her dress pretty? It suits her so well. Aren't her shoes adorable? Look, she even has a ribbon. Here's a present. Hurry, open it and take a look.
Are things like this supposed to be able to fill my heart, Grandmother? No! No! Don't leave me! Grandmother! Who will fill my heart for me? It's all falling apart. Hollow. I'm becoming hollow inside. Of course. If I became grandmother, I could give presents to myself. I have to fill the hole in my heart.
Castella Hall?
That's right. You said you wanted to go exploring there someday, right?
Well, yeah, I do, but...
Well, isn't it about time?
Yeah, I guess. The witch's mansion, huh? But you know, we need to be properly equipped and do some research first.
Well, of course. Explorers may risk their lives, but being reckless is unacceptable.
If it wasn't a dream... It was the Byo. The Byo have come to this world.
Is that girl the one who used magic back there? Then she's Kinka. Kinka. Impossible.
Princess of the House of Kinka? Then it really was true. And that means... I'll have to say goodbye to Iori. No, it wasn't a dream. It's a true, actual fact. We were attacked by the Byo.
And the sun's still high in the sky, so it must have been a daydream.
Don't you get it? Taruto's in danger.
The Byo, is it? How ridiculous! What a terrible joke!
We all have to protect her. Taruto's really in danger.
The Byo don't exist. It's nothing more than a fairy tale.
What's wrong with you? Aren't you the one always talking about the Kinka, the Byo, and magic?
Real Byo, huh? Impossible, Byo. The Byo are after Taruto.
He must have seen a mirage
or something because of this heat. I wonder why everyone's talking about seeing the Kinker or the Biol lately. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Chitose? Well, actually, I saw them. Oh, it was last night. It was terrifying. There was something different about them. They had to be the Biao.
Could it be? Has the time come? Are the fates really giving me another chance? And is now the moment to act? If they were Kinka, I would be able to sense it. Then whoever came through here were Biol.
Go to Manju's room?
Remember, I told you. That old fortune teller woman. She worked at Castella Hall a long time ago.
I get it. Intelligence gathering, right?
Call it investigating.
There is something very precious. A thing, perhaps? A person? It will be lost. No, it is in the process of becoming lost. The outcome could go either way. It all depends on your heart. You are at a critical point. It seems you know what this is about. You should try taking a look.
Taruto!
This color, it is not a good sign. It means someone is leaving. Separation, the color of loss.
I have to fill it quickly. If I don't fill it, I'll become completely empty. Empty.
There's no way.
We come bearing news. At last, it has come to a turning point.
I'm afraid we must reluctantly leave your side. It should only be for a day or two. But if you should find yourself threatened in any way...
Take the greatest care to never let down your guard. Forgive us.
Are those friends of Granny Sabure? It wasn't real. It couldn't be.
So, the Witch's Mansion, Castella Hall, used to be a fortune-telling house, correct?
Yes. The master of Castella Hall, a woman by the name of Hagi Castera, was apparently a fortune-teller who was not only well-known in Okashina, but throughout the entire prefecture. Before she retired, she worked under the name of Eclair.
Long ago, when I was an apprentice, it was a magnificent place. There were 20 apprentices alone, and a constant stream of visitors. And not just from this town. From all over the country, celebrated politicians and famous singers would come. It was like that until I left there to start working on my own.
When she fell ill, it appears everything suddenly changed. Her apprentices and customers soon went away, and it wasn't very long before people stopped going there entirely, and it became as it is now.
That's a sad story. But what I really came to ask you about is the Forest of the Lost.
That no one is able to get to the mansion? That rumor only started circulating in recent years. In fact, in just the past year.
I've heard that people say it's because of a witch's curse.
It really has more to do with the mischief of that foolish twosome than a curse. It seems that area is their territory.
I thought it might be something like that. By the way, what happened to that fortune teller you mentioned, Hagi Castera?
Well, since there has apparently been no talk of her dying, she probably still lives in the mansion. However, for the past year or two, no one has been seen going in or coming out. If that rumor is true, her current living situation is the real mystery.
Not a very pleasant story, is it?
I went to Master Rakugan. He's no help at all. We can't depend on him.
But the Bio have strong dark powers, don't they? What are we gonna do?
That may be true.
But I think that we're the only ones who can help Miss Taruto right now. We have to try.
I'll go and get some reinforcements. You two, make sure you stay with Taruto. The magic user! Stay close to the magic user! Don't let them out of your sight! Not even for an instant!
What should we do about guarding the Forest of the Lost?
It doesn't matter! Leave it for later!
So we just have to stick close to him?
Did you not hear me? Go quickly!
We don't have to catch him or kill him or anything, do we?
Enough of this! Now go!
She certainly is complicated. It's hard to understand what she really wants.
I'll bet she used to be somebody important.
How are we supposed to stick close to Old Man Rakugan anyway?
It's sure gonna be a challenge.
I wonder where Miss Taruto could have gone. You don't suppose she's already been caught by the Byo, do you? You mustn't say such things.
Would you mind repeating that for me?
Well, you see, do you think I should become a princess and leave Iori? Or should I give up being a princess and get married to Iori? Which do you think is the best thing for me to do, Meow?
Which do I think is best? Does this mean that you still believe you're a princess?
Probably.
Get married? To Mr. Iori?
Right. Come on, tell me, what should I do?
We'll have you come with us! You vermin, how dare you!
You came all the way from Ganache just to see us?
From Ganache?
Run, young lady! Or should I say, princess?
Curses! After her!
Hold on. You're not going this way. It just so happens that we're on the side of the Kinka.
You don't know your place.
Well, I would say you people don't know common courtesy. This place belongs to me. Do Byo warriors have no manners? Is it a Byo custom to nonchalantly wreak havoc like this in someone else's home? And it takes 3 full-grown adults to deal with one innocent little girl? Does your race think nothing of having the fact that you are not just unmannered, but cowards as well, passed on to future generations?
How pretentious!
Is your leader even aware of what you're doing? Or did he actually order you to do this?
We don't have the time for this.
That was quite an attack.
They really do exist? Those are the Byo?
Taruto! Hey, Kinako, you haven't seen Taruto anywhere, have you?
Nope, I haven't seen her. Actually, I haven't seen her since this morning. I wonder where she went.
I've never even thought about it. That Taruto might ever go away. Taruto has become such an important part of my life. Taruto!
Charlotte, it's you! Okay, well, first of all, I want to see Iori. Of course, the Monaka house is probably the safest place for her. That's right. Come on, let's go. Iori! Iori!
Taruto!
Go away! I don't know anything! I have nothing to do with it. Stay back! Stay back! Oh, it's just you two. What do you want? I was sure you were the Byo.
Yo, listen, we're under orders from our master. She told us not to let the magic user out of our sight. But what's your problem? What possible reason could the Byo have to go after you?
I have nothing to do with it. Nothing but I did hear that the Byo were after my favorite pupil.
Hey, boss, I don't think this guy's a magic user at all.
Huh?
not even a shred of magic power. That's right, I have none.
Boss? If the magic user isn't this guy, then who?
Then it's that little runt.
No, I'm scared! After her! After her! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I am not scared.
Let's go.
Right. Boss, there are people in the forest. We gotta get them lost.
Forget about him. This is an emergency.
Hey, Glenn!
Maybe the cats who just ran by were his friends or something.
Taruto, where are you? Where are you? Taruto, come out, Taruto!
How could we have been fooled by an old man like this? I can't believe it. There are those who practice the art of trickery in this world as well.
It wasn't this old man and his tricks that defeated us. Our enemy is our own carelessness.
Lady Cyclo, how should we proceed?
She can't have gotten far.
Oops, I got caught.
Oops! Princess!
Old man, what are you talking about?
Well, a magic user who isn't the old man from the temple. You see, her name is Miss Taruto, and she's really, really cute. Now, supposing someone like the BO were after Miss Taruto. Just supposing, and they were starting to close in on her. I just came here to find out maybe what we should do about it.
You idiot! You would protect her, of course. You would risk your lives to keep the BO. Wait. Nachos, what is this about? Why are you asking me this now?
Oh, it's nothing. You know, I'm just making sure. Sorry.
I heard what you were talking about.
Oh.
It's pretty much an ordinary forest, isn't it?
I guess so.
Ow! It's Galette. Galette, come back! What in the world's gotten into him?
It's Miss Anzuko. Huh? Taruto? Miss Anzuko! Miss Anzuko? What are you doing with Taruto?
Iori!
Miss Anzuko?
You did once say I could have her. I'm grateful.
I don't remember saying anything like... Did I say that? No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't.
No, that really doesn't matter. You see, this thing is very important to me, and I got it.
This thing?
Iori! Help me, I've been captured! Hurry and get me out, Meow!
Miss Anzuko, please, pull yourself together. Miss Anzuko.
That dope! Where in the world could Taruto have wandered off to?
We're through! We've made it through! We've cleared the forest of the lost! Our names will be recorded in the history of Okushina City's greatest adventurers.
It's not such a big deal. Getting through the witch's mansion is what's really going to be tough.
Yeah, I know that.
Miss Anzuko?
I've been looking for you.
Then she actually is the... So Miss Taruto is...
Anyway, the worst case scenario is that they're heading for the well at Castella Hall. So that means we can't just search for the princess. We'll have to keep them away from there as well.
If I were to describe the way that I feel right now, I would have to say it's just like I found out that a friend of mine is really a princess.
You two go and find Taruto. I will gather some allies and head for the Forest of the Lost. My favorite pupil, Taruto, the princess, has given this old fool so much. I want to return the favor. I hope they come in handy at some point. The secrets of Rakugan's trickery, instructions included.
Miss Anzuko, please, open the door. Miss Anzuko, open the door, please. Miss Anzuko, please, open the door. Open the door, Miss Anzuko. Open the door, please. Listen to me, Miss Anzuko. You must understand, Taruto isn't one of your cats. She is not the cat that you lost.
Thank you, Meow.
I know that you're upset. I'm not saying you shouldn't be. And I'm not saying you should forget. But Miss Anzuko, you mustn't drown in your grief. You can't let it consume you. Miss Anzuko, please listen. Taruto isn't a thing. Your cats aren't things either. You can't fill the emptiness in your heart with things. Emptiness of the heart can only be filled by another heart.
Fill it for me? With something that isn't a thing?
You can only have so many things, but feelings know no limits.
I knew it.
We wouldn't want to disappoint you.
What is this?
Again? Oh, this way. Please hurry, we must get to Castella Hall. But why? Why?
Blast it all! They've done it again! Curses! Which one of them is the real one?
Hey, you're both the king and princess. It's not me. It's you. You are. What do you think you're trying to pull? It's you. What are you talking about? It's you.
You're the king of princess, Meow! No, I'm not, Meow! Look, there's the king of princess here too, Meow!
Wait, hold on!
Do you think that Taruto's all right?
Well, it's probably time for us to get going anyway.
Right, to the Forest of the Lost.
Excuse me. Wait a moment.
Miss Chiffon.
Have you ever even been outside before, Miss Chiffon? I want to go as well. Can you please take me with you? I promise I will absolutely not be a burden to you. I promise. Hey.
Huh?
Do you hear something?
Castella Hall! Why do I have to go there, Meow?
I'm sure you want to know why we have lumps on our heads, don't you?
No, I do not want to know.
Oh, but I want to tell you. Whether you like it or not!
In any case, mistress, you are looking much better today.
Am I really? Well, that's nice to hear.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Hey! What was that?
There are 3 possible answers. 1, we imagined it. The second is that this heat is making us see things. And the third is that the witch is using her magic.
Come, cursed Pyo!
Meow, meow, haramita, meow tea, meow tea, meow tea, bada meow tea, bada meow, meow tea, meow tea, bada meow, meow.
Taruto. I'm actually doing something to help Taruto. I'm so happy.
Princess! 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 Iori! Iori!
Excuse me? Where are you going?
Forgive me, Miss Anzuko. I just remembered something that I absolutely must take care of. I'll be back soon. So please, wait for me.
I'll wait. I'll be waiting. However long it takes. However long. Excuse me. You know it's bad for your heart to hurry like that. Sudden exercise without properly warming up doesn't only put a burden.
My mistress put a blessing on it. I suppose it's a good luck charm.
Lady Cyclo.
More interference.
Oh. What's with that thing?
I'll bet it's just protecting its master from intruders.
So, basically what you've done is use magic to create servants.
Galette?
You're a Kinka, correct?
Exactly. I am a Kinka. A foolish Kinka who was playing house in this world while the royal family was being destroyed. I was a researcher under the direct supervision of the Kinka Council of Magic. It happened when I was on an assignment. I was investigating the boundaries where Ganache and this world are connected. I was attacked by the Beyond. I was half dead, and when I regained my senses, I was being cared for by my mistress. She was an attentive, extremely patient, and kind-hearted person.
Excuse me.
Oh my, what a pretty guest I have.
Once my wounds had healed, I started to think about the fact that I should return to Ganache. It was at that time that my mistress fell seriously ill.
There's this witch.
Ma'am, by any chance, are you a witch?
A witch? Oh goodness, no. I'm just a simple fortune teller. But that was a long time ago.
It was the coldness of the race called humans. They're just like the Bjorn. I couldn't just stand by and do nothing while my mistress was left all alone. A short time later, I happened to learn that the royal family had been destroyed. I failed in my duty. I wasn't where I should have been when I should have been there. I was a fool.
We can talk about that later. The Kinka princess is in danger.
What?
You want to protect her, right? To make up for what happened? Right now, I intend to go rescue the princess. I'd appreciate it if you'd guard the well. I'm counting on you.
I understand.
Huh? More trickery? Is it that old man again?
Meow meow, haramika, meow meow tea. Bada meow meow tea, meow tea, oh meow meow.
Our abilities are far superior to theirs. We'll force our way through.
Look!
Huh? Oh, man, you scum!
Do I look like an old woman? Why, you little... I am not scared. I'm not scared. More important than skill is spirit.
Taruto! Taruto! Taruto, wake up! Charlotte. Hi! You know what? I'm all full now, Meow.
you don't know!
Troublesome old fool. Blast! It was that bush we passed! Mr. Rakugan! Mr. Rakugan! Please, pull yourself together!
I can't eat anymore.
Oh, Mr. Rakugan.
We have to keep going. We have to get after him to protect Taruto.
Crying Pansy! Come back here! Yamaka's there! Just a little harder! We're almost there! Taruto, run for it!
Come back here! Hey! You're not getting away from us, so just give up! Huh?
Hi, Colette! Well, you know what? I kinda got caught again, Meow.
What the? Let me go!
That's enough!
Oh. You are the very image of Her Majesty the Queen. Taruto!
Yuri! Madam Willow!
Princess, I am most grateful to see you are unharmed.
Princess? The king of escort?
I sincerely apologize for the lateness of our arrival. You there, is that really wise? To stand around doing nothing in a place like this? The Meow Emperor ran away with the fall of his castle, and the Meow Empire has crumbled before our attacks!
Huh?
What's the matter?
The princess. I mean, Her Majesty the Queen isn't in here.
What did you say?
Huh? Captain of the guard. Here I am. the 280th queen of the Mata royal family, by Alamode. Huh? I hope you will forgive me for having used my magic powers to keep my true identity hidden from you until now. I only did it because I did not want to get you involved in this kind of conflict, my dear older sister. Older sister? Unfortunately, the thing that Ganache needed the most were the special abilities that reside within me. I envy you, my sister. You have made a wonderful special place for yourself that you found all on your own. Only after my special abilities are no longer needed will I be able to start thinking about where my special place is and making it for myself. The battle of the past few days has resulted in the royal capital being retaken, but the road to peace is long. For now, please pray for my continued good fortune. We must part, my dear sister. Willow, you have endured so much. Let us return together to the land of Ganache, to the place of battle. How could this be? The time has come, dear Sister Taruto, and all of you, her irreplaceable companions and friends. Please take good care of my older sister.
So, do you like my new swimsuit? Come on, Iori, look at me. Iori, come on, Iori, let's go to the beach. The beach.
It's wrong. Something's not quite right. I guess these ordinary kitchen models just aren't good enough. And I think there's more I need to learn about the ice. If there was just something I could eat as an example, and take it from there. But there's no place around here that has something exactly right.
I've heard that the snow cones at the Shiozu Beach snack shop are delicious. Shiozu Beach? Yes, that's what my grandmother told me. But you know, Shiozu Beach is over there. On the other side of Mount Arare, that jagged mountain there's another mountain, right? That one's called Mount Kinsuba. Shiozu Beach is at its base. But to get there, you have to go through the shopping arcade of the old abandoned town. What's wrong with that? Strange things appear. What things? Things like this. What's this mean? This means this. You mean this is... Yeah, that!
A ghost?
I've heard you hear the ring of a bell when you're walking along the shopping arcade. Suddenly you see a long-haired woman wearing a summer kimono inside of the arcade. And she's just standing there, beckoning to you. You wonder what she wants and go towards her, but you can never manage to get close to her. Then you realize you've been wandering around the maze-like walkways of the arcade in circles, and somehow you end up back at the entrance you started from.
That's it?
Yup. Well, there's also this other story about hearing footsteps coming towards you, and when you run away, they come after you. Also...
It said you can hear the cry of a small child, coming from somewhere far away in the distance. Help me, help me, the voice cries. And it sounds as though the child is lost. When you go searching for the child to try and help, you can hear the voice coming from a box. You slowly open the box, but it's just completely soaked with seawater, and there's no one inside.
Of course, they're mostly just rumors, and there are some parts that are totally ridiculous.
Well, if you're scared, we don't have to go swimming there.
Couldn't it just be one of that twosome's pranks? Like that time at the Golden Shop? It really doesn't look like that's what it is. This time it seems to be the real thing. A real ghost? It appears that way. A ghost? I'm gonna go see it! Come on! If we go together, it won't be scary! What are you talking about? You might end up getting possessed or cursed. Yes, that's right. I don't want to be cursed, you see? But still.
It's always so creepy here, isn't it?
There are all kinds of ghosts here.
Thanks to that, the people in town don't have the fun of coming to Shiozu Beach. It's completely deserted. Which also means there's a lot less work for us to do.
We're going home.
Whoa. Yeah.
A ghost, huh? That's scary, Meow.
Magic to dispel ghosts?
Right. If there is any, I want you to teach me.
What you need is none other than Great Tiger Meow Meow.
Yeah, but that's the spell that
You know they say that faith can move mountains. If you believe in something and wish for it with all your heart, this spell, namely Great Tiger Meow Meow, will have a powerful effect that would terrify even the most fearsome beast. When used as protection against evil or misfortune, it will eliminate it for you. Also, it can be used for home safety and fighting off illness. Hey, wait, I'm not finished yet.
Thank you, Meow. It was a mistake to ask the master, Meow.
What was that? Lately, she doesn't seem to be taking her master seriously. I think this calls for a little disciplinary action.
Spirits, also called ghosts, have not been scientifically proven to exist. In fact, upon investigation, the vast majority of psychic manifestations were found to actually be nothing more than physical phenomena that could be explained scientifically. For the most part, they are simple misunderstandings.
So that means there's no such thing as ghosts?
Making that kind of assertion is not scientifically sound. Among the instances that were not misunderstandings, there exist a small number whose origins cannot be explained.
Then they do exist?
At the present time, the most scientific answer is to say, I don't know.
I don't know doesn't help me understand.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
Taruto, a snow cone! I wanted to eat a snow cone!
I really want to tell Iori about the snow cones at the beach, but...
You can't tell him because there are ghosts?
That's right, Meow.
I wonder if they're really there. Why don't you go and find out?
Well, I do want to go see the ghosts, but not by myself.
I don't think that all ghosts are bad ghosts, are they?
I don't know, Meow.
If you don't have courage, then you can't be a princess.
Something just isn't quite right.
I'm home. I'm so tired.
Welcome home, sis.
Oh, are you making sweets again? What is it tonight?
Snow cones, but I can't get them to turn out right.
Well, let me have some if you do get it right. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry to bother you, but could you take Kanako swimming sometime? You can have a snow cone at a snack shop or something.
A snack shop? Of course. A snack shop at the beach.
Iori, where are you, Meow? The beach. That's it. Iori's in danger, Meow.
Boss, there's big trouble.
What'd you say? That runt's gone to Shiozu Beach?
She went after that brainless owner of hers. What'll we do? What if Miss Taruto gets cursed by a ghost?
Idiot, that's not the problem. Imagine what'll happen if they go to the beach and come back safely.
Well, that would be nice.
No, it wouldn't. When the people in town hear about it, they'll start going to the beach again. It's our job to take away everybody's fun, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Where are we going?
Well, where do you think? We've got to get to the old shopping arcade before they do.
You never know what that little grunt's gonna do next. I can't just leave this to the ghosts.
Princess, where are you going in such a big hurry?
No matter what they say, the great wizard Rakugan at least knows how to keep an eye on his favorite pupil.
Princess, I don't think we should go in there.
They're scared out of their wits. A just punishment. I'll scare them even more. Make them scream, scream!
What's that old guy doing here? So, they're trying to lure us into a trap, are they?
Boss, does that mean?
He's the magic user Madame Willow wanted us to find. Since he hasn't been caught, he's getting careless. Change of plans. Today, you and I are gonna capture that wizard.
I have to be brave. Brave, Meow. Princess! Princess, please! I'm going. I have to save Iori. Besides, I want to see the ghost. Jeez.
I gotcha! I gotcha!
Master? What are you doing here, Meow? Dexter, take care of Puppy, Meow.
Hey, Gramps! You've got no chance against us! Get ready, because today you're going down!
Huh? What's with you two?
Out of the way!
Nachos, you take care of the little grunt.
Boss? Miss Taruto, there are ghosts if you go that way. Boss?
Don't underestimate me!
Why you?
Over here! Over here!
Stay where you are! Try to move, wizard!
I'm scared. This place is scary.
Excuse me, miss. Wait, excuse me.
Iori! Excuse me, miss? Could that be? Iori! Don't follow her, Meow!
That's strange. Beckoning me to follow, then running away. What an odd person.
just playing a game of hide and seek, and then I got stuck in here and I couldn't get out. Were you the one who saved me? Yeah, thank you. Could you take me back to my home? Well, sure, but do you know the way? Huh? I
I was so worried about you. Cookie, aren't you glad this young lady brought you home? But I'm surprised you came all this way. Lately, there are strange rumors about this place being haunted, and people are too scared to come here. Business has been terrible. You can stay a while, can't you? Are you hungry? You don't like hot things, right?
Your master is very nice. That's Miss Natsu. Natsuando.
She's really more like our mother than our master.
Mother Meow.
The house special, rice dumplings and condensed milk deluxe. Try some.
Iori.
What's the matter? Aren't you going to eat?
I'm getting Iori. I'll be right back. That girl is really brave, isn't she?
It's not just bravery. It's much more than that.
What? I'm back where I started?
Iori!
Taruto! What's the matter?
Iori!